Yo, this is Aaron Cohen. I'm with 90bpm.com. I just got asked 5 questions. I'm about to answer them.
I do the shit that I'm supposed to. All of the things that I go through. I need the money that's boku. Fake it and fuck, we expose you. Road through we don't even know.
I really didn't know what to expect out of the European tour. I've never been to a lot of these markets before. I knew there was some momentum there and some buzz. I didn't know exactly how it was going to go, and luckily everything turned out really well. We started out in Nantes at Hip Hop Session, which is a great festival put on out there, and they were just rocking with the new music. Then we went to Angers, which was my headline show there, and it was sold out, so that's amazing. And we're at Metz, the Freeze Festival. They were crazy too. We went to Germany, Schopfheim. There's probably like 120 people there, you know, like in a little town in Germany. So I'm just grateful that people are showing up and people are turning up. Say so far that the moment that stuck with me the most was probably in Paris, just because that's a city where I get a lot of love, and I've ended up spending a lot of time there. I was performing and everything was going good, and at a certain point I was like, fuck it, I need to get down in the crowd and just like embrace these people. And I jumped off stage and did a few songs just in the middle of everything, and they went so crazy. I went crazy. It was it's a pretty magical fucking moment. Yeah, I mean, I've been really fortunate to get a lot of good press in France and a lot of good exposure, like O5 TV. Shout out to them. Shout out to Sam. Generations has had me through a few times. Move Radio. Shoes Up, I just did a great interview and photo shoot with them. You think I'm a model. I'm not a model. Just a rapper who, takes pictures sometimes. Yeah, I always wonder kind of why I have this certain connection with France. I think it comes down to my style and kind of my attitude, where I think my sounds and my personality are kind of raw. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't dress up fancy. I don't make stuff like with the radio in mind. I just make underground rap that I want to make, and I think there's a big appreciation for that out here. I think the French audience is willing to go discover new artists, not just take what they're force-fed through TV or magazines or whatever. And I don't know, I think it's a series of things. When I did B Street Festival, I started to get some people's attention. Then when the videos were on O5 TV, I started to get more. And then when I worked with Teeler clothing brand and Poison Pearls, Rung, it just kind of all melded together and created a nice little buzz that I'm really happy about, and I appreciate the love I get in France for sure. I dropped a video for a song called Queens. It's one of my favorite songs that I've ever made. I think because it really captures like the essence of what I'm doing. The chorus is catch you on the late night, pop shots with the 5th and slide off in the 6th. We were bumping 50 in the whip, it's a reference to a 50 Cent song called Life's on the Line. And 50 Cent has always been one of my favorite rappers, but especially my favorite songwriter. His choruses and his hooks are always so classic. And just the fact that I was able to channel my love for his music and my love for the borough of Queens, because I lived in Queens for 10 years. And to be able to take, a famous, rich gangster rapper and turn his words into something that was my own and that was like really real. It doesn't sound like I'm trying to be a gangster rapper when I say it. I just feel like the vibe on that song and the things I'm talking about are all super real. I'm talking about living in the studio, like literally sleeping on the floor of the studio every night. Talking about, being with Kamal every day and his aunt, buying us drum kits on PayPal so we can make more beats. I don't know, I just felt like there was like a lot of my heart in that song. And then the video came out really cool. Omar Jones, aka Free Minds, shot the video with the 8mm, the Super 8. So that's real film, and I think like the grainy, gritty look in New York is like unbeatable, and I think the vibe was perfect. Just one of those things that I put out, and I couldn't wait to put it out. I couldn't sleep the night before. I was like, I need people to see this. So when I feel that way about a song, then I know things are going good. Yeah, I've been working on a bunch of new music. It's pretty much how I spend my time. But I have an EP coming with a producer from Seattle named Breakbill. We just started working together like 2 months ago, and within a few weeks we made like 5 or 6 bangers, like really good, hard, aggressive tracks. We just dropped a song called D.E.N.Y, which we also put a video out for that I shot in Paris. But that EP is gonna be crazy. That's just like really angry, in your face, raw shit. I've also been working on a lot of music with Kamal, obviously. We just dropped Queens. But we also have a bunch of songs in the stash, and that's going to turn into an EP sooner or later. In Paris, I've been working with DJ Elite from S Crew. I have a couple songs with him that are already done, and we're working on a couple more. Maybe that'll turn into an EP, maybe singles. But he's a really good producer, and we got a good flow going too. I'm just trying to make as much music as possible. Like, I've been on the road a lot, and I love it when I get in the studio and just stack up ammo, because that's what I do. That's what I want to do, you know? Honestly, I don't have too much info to give you guys on the album yet. You're going to have to wait for that. But yeah, I'm definitely influenced by everything around me. I'm influenced by my roots in Seattle, the gray, cloudy, depressed vibe. I'm influenced by New York and the boom bap sound, and also just the hustle, just the rat race, moving quickly and competitively. Yeah, I've been in Paris for a few weeks now, and I definitely feel that Parisian influence seeping in. I also spent some time in London, and the music they have going on in London right now is crazy. The whole grime thing, and just there's a lot of producers out there doing their thing. But essentially, the album will just be me at my best, you know, like whether that's a sing-songy hook or just bars in your face. We'll see. You gotta wait and listen.